We all saw what happened at the Zimbabwe Parliament. Members of Parliament of the opposition party MDC were thrown out of Parliament. That was not right. Title of the video: Mnangagwa's government is imposing sanctions upon its own people. Today I was moving around earlier on today, and fuel shortages are now returning. Of course, it started as speculation. Then I verified. My service station akawanda hana fuel. We are beginning to see queues. Just one day after Mthuli Ncube made his utterances in Parliament, made his proposed budget in Parliament. 1 August 2018, Mthuli Ncube made utterances again, and the bond note devaluated. The bond note failed. Now the question is, was this a mistake or this was a deliberate move? I'm sorry, my friends. I'm sorry, people. It was deliberate. It was deliberate. It is deliberate, right? These people deliberately devaluing the bond note, lying to you that it is equivalent to the US dollar. Then they start to demand that you pay Forex Duty on motor vehicles imports. These guys are saying it's 1:1. They are the government. And they're saying Trukuda Forex. That is dictatorship. Kupa vanhu vako sanctions because you just want a piece of some. We're going to be getting deep into this story, and I'm going to be telling you where we all should come in together, how we can help with this. What happened in the Parliament? It was very bad, and we had international media attention. Zimbabwe MPs removed after refusing to stand up for president. Right, that's the Guardian showing this one. This is the Guardian. It's a UK Europe paper, the Guardian. What these members of Parliament are speaking of in Parliament. These guys are not talking about fuel shortages that are now starting to happen. The tumbling of the bond note that is starting to happen right now. This is where the media comes in. The duty of the media is to put pressure on government. And yesterday I was saying, my MP, vanofana kubatika Parliament, they should humiliate these guys with facts. They should deal with issues that are at stake. But what do these guys do? They stand up in Parliament. They don't represent the people. Mthuli Ncube passes his own thing. He does it. Everybody is affected. A day after, they are still talking about being beaten in Parliament when these people are supposed to be heroes. Now media has become the voice of the people. It's unfortunate with my journalist akawanda vanimikana yekuenda kuma press conference, vanimikana yekuvunza ma politicians aya ma questions. Avasi my economists, avasi my political scientists, they don't know where to hit, they don't know what to ask. That's why you see kuti panozenda vanhu ku hard talk. It sounds a little bit interesting when people go to hard talk, because my journalistic hard talk, they know what to ask, they know the pressure points, right? These guys are forcing things, but they care what the international community thinks. That's why they appointed the commission to investigate the August killing, because definitely they are concerned. 1 August until Ncube through Lumumba Hyper exclusive, people did not understand the treatment. Let me tell you the treatment that is happening. These guys are lying that bond note and US dollar is 1:1. You give them your real money, they give you papers, they get the value. My network keeps dropping, guys. All right, I'm streaming on low bit rate because you guys haven't been supporting TV7 Live. with data. All right, no donations are coming in through. You see, these past 2 days, I wasn't coming live as often. The least you can do is support TV7 Live. Big up to everybody who's watching us live right about now. There's some way I want to get it in this video. We're going to be talking about it all. What Mthuli Ncube did was deliberate. Getting those members of parliament out of parliament was also deliberate. Avamo parliament mosara mshitwa zvimwe zvinhu zvino affecta inini newe. All these guys can do is complain about being kicked out. We need members of parliament who are vigilant in parliament, who come up with issues, because parliament is where the legislation, the laws of a nation are made. And pakabuda zvinhu zvine musoro, apana munhu anomboramba chinhu chine musoro. Right now we are having Mthuli Ncube. Mthuli Ncube, I can safely say Mthuli Ncube is a very, very cruel man. And many people are going to die because of his selfish decisions. Remember guys, this guy is a professor. But education and wisdom are two different things. Education and intelligence are two different things. These guys may be educated. Do they lack wisdom? Or these things are all deliberate? Zimbabwe. Let me go back. 1 August. We are going back there now. Hanzi. Solution yakapuwa na Mthuli Ncube. Is that effect? It's not effect. One of the factors that affect the economy of a nation is economic confidence. Consumer confidence. Confidence in the system. Confidence in the government. Just confidence. The value of anything is based on confidence, not by gold in the bank. The US dollar is not based on anything. There is no gold in the US dollar reserve bank. It's backed by people's belief in it, because it's the currency that is used to trade oil. Amuna goride. Angorima bond. It's all a long chain of debt. Zimbabweans have no confidence in the government. Then they are forced to do these things. They are oppressed. Laws are imposed. Just like that. In the Forex Pamotkar, we were supposed to see a heated debate on that. 2016, we end up saw my activists going kunana RBZ, questioning it. People who took it upon themselves to fight. When people voted for members of parliament who are nowhere to be found. That's why you see that the media has become a very important tool. My network is playing up. Hey, this is really bad. This is really bad. This network. Now MDC Tendai BT makes commentary on this budget and says it's full of illegalities and contradictions. In a series of frenzied tweets on Friday, BT said, as the budget itself, we truly are a cursed nation. What load of confusion, contradictions and illegalities. The US is legal tender in Zimbabwe. Therefore, treating some foreign currencies both illegal and dangerous. It is unacceptable. An acceptance of the devaluation of the bond, yet yes, deliberate devaluation of the bond in order to shrink domestic debt, domestic trade deficit. Or are these guys doing this? Kuna chinchina informal na informal economy. Informal and formal sector. Just because informal sector in a market share Rwanda doesn't mean the people are not benefiting. Formal is just something that is on record. We survived the informal sector just after 2008. It all ended in 2016 when Chinamasa and Mangunja decided to deliberately create an artificial cash shortage, deliberately lie to people. 1 August, Mthuli Ncube deliberately devalued the bond note indirectly. maprice achira akakwira mumashop. When I'm talking about my shops, ndutara ana TM nana. Okay, what is the government saying about that? What's their explanation? Why is there inflation? And most of these guys who run these companies, vanhu vavo mafesa avo, they call them investors. Why is all this happening? Because there is no freedom. The Zimbabwe government yaisa vanhu vayo pama sanctions. Free market economy is where people can actually compete for market share. Compete. Let's talk about nyaya tax. We also Ginimbi being arrested nenyaya tax. Whoa, tax imari yakakosha. Koma politician esatinoziva vane mabusiness kunga vatibuditsire kamassets avo, toda kuziva mari dzavo dze-tax in the public domain kuti vari kubhadhira tax mari because ndo vane mari yakawanda. Uyu ari kuda kutenga kahonda fit kethaza ari kuda kukapidza ane juti remari shoma. Panotengwa mahonda fit 200. Politician anenge atenga one motor ipapo. One motor. Businessman anenge atenga one motor. Where an ordinary Zimbabwean, we need 200 people to buy more motor. They're the same price. Tengwa nevamwe vanhu. Munzi we ine forex yenyu ndo iri kutorwa. Mukaonekwa imi muri pama streets, you're trying to survive because the economy is bad. We are in a crisis. You are arrested. But when the government can tell you we are in a crisis and they expect you to understand, they tell you we are under sanctions, you understand. But now when you are changing money, just because you are under sanctions, they don't want to understand. Saka ordinary Zimbabwe ndiye achita patriotic kuti receive mari ne Western Union, unotenga 1:1 matm. Ipo pa in a black market. When the government itself is engaging in measures to curb the effects of the sanctions, one of them being kutenga fuel nemare mosho, hard cash, because we can't buy fuel directly. Those guys know we are in a crisis. My network keeps playing up. I hope you can hear me loud and clear. Big up to everybody who's watching us live right now. Wozitari sai ndakuwara mota itori muship izhozhi kuya ku Dar es Salaam ndoona pama. Guys, this is very sad. The reason why I make these videos, and many journalists and many people, I'm not a journalist anyway, is to put pressure on the government. Just that. And I think my MPs are voted over. They should start doing that. Because we are going nowhere. In parliament. We are doing our part via media. There is this article. Bond notes US dollar distortions to end soon. The moment one says bond notes and US dollar distortions to end very soon, it means you are acknowledging that ajnakufanana. Right? Bond note is xinjiang ye US dollar. Zim dollar redu rakunze US dollar, but it's a xinjiang version. So I find the phone on the Samsung where the OG cannot do. We are having xinjiang. Just like that. Why is the government lying to its own people? They're saying we are forcing you these things for good. Let me give you an example. Kune vane vana kumboko wadiki. Mwana uchimpa porridge kachika 1-2 spoons. You force mwana kupedza porridge yese just because uri kuzviti ukuitira health yemwana. You force him. Kana iri drink unomforsa kupedza, kana iri mvura unoforsa mwana kupedza. Anditi mwana, now let's talk kuvanhu vakuru. Iwewe ukafoswa iwewe kupedza sadza, iwewe uri munhu mukuru, unoripedza here? How do you feel kana uchidya sadza uchimanikidza kuti pedza? The moment you are now doing it on a child, you are abusing that child. So there can never be an explanation because we are giving you a treatment that you don't understand, so we're going to be forcing it upon you. Why? Because economic confidence, consumer confidence, investor confidence is the major effector of the economy. Confidence. If people just don't believe in a government, no matter how good they do, it will never work. Because people have no confidence. How then do you build confidence? engaging the people. Kumbomira in position, yeah, people who are full of themselves, who think they know everything, they think they have a solution. For the past 30 years, these guys claimed they had solutions. Did they work? Why not try something? The same thing this Mtulingube is doing is the same thing that Shinamasa was doing. What's so different here? What's so different? We also nyaitenda BT ari patwitter. BT anofana kutaura nyaya dzake muparliament dekuma code. This guy is a legal guy, this guy is an expert. Ari kuita sei? Ari kuita kunge inini kuswera achinyora patwitter kuti budget is full of illegality. Take action. Tell us what to do. Don't just complain. The complaining is for us. You guys are the politicians. We voted for you into parliament. Did we vote for you so that you can just make a Twitter post? Just that. Amen. I'm gonna start reading the comments. Ijeji Mamanje. Big up to everybody who's watching us live. Obema Tutu watching from Mashingo. Tapinda Pachitungwe Theophilus. Siahamba Panache Nigel. Thomas Foroma says I'm watching from South Africa. Nasi Mangamarova Maskwera Kupi Nenzara News Rodzi Tarisai. I'm asking you guys to support this channel. There is no support, so I can't really stay online because of data costs. Send donations, $2, $3. This is a commitment. That's the least you can do. By just making this video, I'm risking a lot. I'm risking a lot. I can just join those guys and become their spin doctor and start spreading propaganda. But am I doing that? I'm sacrificing for the people. So the least you can do is just support. Kuda Kwanshe Mahaso, Afro Zulu Backpackers, how is it? Leslie Reality, Prince Dembo, Nicodemus. Doc, we're going now. What are we going to do about it? What should we do about it? Now. We need a solution. Now. David Allen, Mashumba Matters, Prosper Mabre. Sandra, honestly, Doc, times are getting more unbearable. That's why low support. Shanaga, okay, not really. Prosper Mabwe, we are streaming live from Gokwe Nembuzia. Enough respect. Panache Nigel, Lakimu Change, Dakuara Mota Itori Amawana Woman. Panache Nigel, Thomas Foroma. These guys have no human sympathy. That's why I put this image. Mtulingube is a cruel man, and many will die. Kune vachata za kutenga chikafu, kune vachata za kutenga mishonga. The reality on the ground kugeto kuno one. Do you think whatever happens in Zimbabwe Mtulingube antazochigasadza mumba kwake? Antazainisa vana vake kuchikoro? Anything that happens in Zimbabwe, does it affect him personally? Or is just somebody who is full of himself imposing? Thomas Foroma. By making these videos, I'm risking a lot of things, because these guys vanouya kuzosunga vanhu ivava vanenge vachibuda pasocial media vachitaura mbavha dzichita walk scot free. All we are doing is patriotism, pushing, pressuring our government. Panache Nigel, fuel shortages, it's beginning. I've moved my safe station akawanda ndaona kusina fuel today. Time here kwazobonaya. That's what I was doing. I was moving around nearby. Panache Nigel says they don't want to tell them what to do. They want to do it themselves. That's very selfish. Kuti, you don't want to tell people what to do. You are representing the people. A post, a position doesn't matter. Am I a member of parliament or a councillor that I make these videos? Am I, and this MP and this Ningiki? Is Simbaji Kanza of Zim-I a member of parliament? Is Lance Kuma of Neander Radio a member of parliament? all these guys running online media, are they MPs or councillors here? Remember, in Zimbabwe, all the media is captured, including Daily News, Newsday, everybody. Of course, we are under sanctions, and our government is imposing sanctions on us. Gonizashen Komo says, but why are you suffering for things? And PF created their own. Oh, we voted for Chamisa 1. Yes. What can we do about it now? Now. Tife, I don't think it's fair what those politicians Mnangagwa did. Wasted voters' times because people voted for those guys to represent them. A lot of people don't understand what was at play yesterday in Parliament, what was happening, what this meant. Because of what happened yesterday, things are changing today. Just like Jakatika Mso on August. The political business cycle, which I talked about, where politicians affect the economy through utterances, deliberate utterances. Is this what is happening again? Are we having now a second political business cycle? Are we? Sungai, Ziwayo, Back Rogers, Hydrock, we're in trouble. Again, few shortages. By why are we suffering? Okay, I read those ones. I'll keep your comments coming, guys. I'll big out to everybody who's watching us live right now. And it likes. Just appreciate by clicking the like button. Just that. I'm gonna sign out in 2 minutes. I'm gonna be back. This is food for thought. I just can't get into more details on this one, but I think next time this happens, it happened on 1 August. It happened yesterday. This is a trend. These guys have been doing it since 2016. Kudara before economics that developed, or economic models were developed. Kudara nguwa ya feudalism, vanhu vari farmers, maybe yanga peasant farmers going to the next stage. 3 factors of production were land, labor, and wealth. Right? So if you have land, you have money. You have a factor of production. If you have labor, you have a factor of production. So if you have labor and land, you farm crops, tobacco. Right? You are selling tobacco directly to the people. You're selling maize directly to the people. Whatever you're selling. And what did capitalists come up with? Administration strategy. The whole idea about capitalism is all about broking. Those without those resources, they trade them. They set the prices. They now control you. Now next, controlling masses. That's how control is made. Just like how my farmers in Zimbabwe export are being controlled. So capitalism naturally. You see, I'm telling you to shut down foreign embassies. I'm just going to read past it. Deficit due to foreign embassies. That is Zimbabwean embassy. Zimbabwe is set to cut the number of its foreign embassies to a manageable few as part of its new measures to reduce expenditure and try to withdraw maximum value from those that shall remain operational. Presenting his 2019 budget statement Thursday, Finance Minister Mtuli said government this year alone ran a $15 million deficit through expenditure directed at foreign missions. This year alone, government ran a 15 million deficit. That's around 9 times 90. That's around 900,000 a month deficit through expenditure directed at foreign missions kubuda chi 15 million. Now Grace Mugabe akapinzwa nendege muno mari 1. How much did that cost? Probably around 8% of this deficit, which means it's a significant amount of money. Could that money have been, couldn't it have been channeled to something else? Because this is 15 million, it means it's significant. Ndege yakapinza Grace, my airport fees, jese, opportunity cost, how much did it cost? Total. Say yakatorwa nendege. Big up to everybody who's watching us live. Hey, don't rukonendera pakwela za pepos lax motarovenga doko vanhu andifunge kuti vanofunga se brain dzavo dzakadhakwa. Evelyn Piri, big up dog, watching from Rustenburg. Mary Joannes, Jenika ungatotengwa nemusoro chayo. That is not good how we're going to live. We will put it upon ourselves to push something in this country. Okay, there's this Anons Irene. I hope you can see the comment yake akanzi Irene Modesta. This Irene Modesta guy is a lady. Tulangoti mungoona comment yake. All right, to all those are loyal, you TV7 live, we akanzi Irene Modesta. Please do search muniye pa Facebook, pa ma social media, and itika ibenzele pfungwa, and show that person that you support TV7 live. Ninawe yekuti comment yake iyi, and saka zita rake iri rakanzi Irene Modesta, and kune vanomziva uyu mutsvage pa social media, kune vane namba dzake ndibati mu private inbox, ndofunga muri kuona comment yake iyi. Of course murwere wepfungwa obviously, anditi asi anoda kubodzidziswa, anditi kuti auye pamaplatform evanhu uchiratidza pfungwa dzako dzakasviba. Anditi I understand zvangu kuti vana vemahure brain dzavo hadzitore mushe, and like Irene Modesta, but angatisiyanei naye zvake. Because big up Edwin Hammer, today's paper. That song really described the situation. All right, guys, I'm gonna sign out because I want to come back with more other topics, more videos. Enough respect to everybody who was watching us live. Please do support TV7 live. All right, I'm gonna put number where you can support us to enable us to make videos for you consistently. Remember, past 2 days I was offline because you guys have not been supporting, so I hope that is going to change now. Dr. Clarence is the name, TV7 Live is the channel. As always, thank you for watching, and I'm out.